Hello everybody, JT Bear here out in my little aquaponic greenhouse, and I'm gonna have to be super quick because the battery, wouldn't you know it, is dying. But even though I didn't really think there'd be a lot of greenhouse updates, I figured I'd kind of show you what's going on because I've made a surprising bit of progress and my fish are surprisingly happy. As you can tell, I still haven't completed a more proper greenhouse structure, but I have set it up so that it catches the drips from the ceiling and drips it back down into the fish tank. And I've got my electrical plugs protected from the overhead interior rain as well. A whole bunch of worms crawling up the outside of my greenhouse. I'll have to catch them, put them in some of my interior potted plants perhaps. Yet I digress. I've got this piece of pond liner here that was just kind of draped along the back wall for ages. And what I've decided to do is I replaced that piece of plywood that I had with just kind of this, and now I've got a good covering all the way around the back here to just catch that extra little bit of heat. As an added bonus, that rolls back a whole lot easier than the plywood does. Plus, being black, if there is any sunlight, it might actually generate a little bit of extra heat for me. Managed to get some more wood chips in here and got my insulation a whole lot higher in there, so that's not bad. Let's see if the fish want to come up. So when I checked the temperature of the tank water with that little remote sensor, it said it's up above 50. So in theory, these guys might come up for a little food today. Okay, maybe that's too much food, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I guess they're still interested in the food. So much for worrying about it being too much food. I am very impressed with the quality of that water though. Ever since I put that settlement tank in there, it has cleared right up. Although, I do need to get to emptying that soon. Alright, I'll leave my camera shy fish to have their meal. Really quickly here, let's take a look under the plastic. See how things are doing. That doesn't look so bad. The seedlings are still growing, slowly but growing. That's impressive. The kale seems to be pretty happy. The green onions are a little squished, but they're kind of acting like a support stud for the greenhouse roof right now. But yeah, those strawberries are looking great. My sage, not the happiest I've ever seen it, but again, it's kind of holding up the plastic. All the more reason I've got to get a proper greenhouse dome on this thing. Managed to get some sawdust on this side of the sump tank, all the way around the base of the barrels. Got that sage kind of buried in there, tucked up against the back of this curry plant. And my catmint here seems to be doing okay when it doesn't have a piece of plastic draped on it. Move the oregano over here so that I can keep it going. All things considered, I think that oregano is doing great. That poor plant has been to hell and back. And yet still, I'm cooking with it. Gotta love it. So you can see my 3 goldies down in the sump tank. Quite active, quite happy. Nice change for those two, getting out of the freezing, no power aquaponic system. But for the most part, my gardening's going on in the house this year with those pepper plants. Those stupid aphids. We'll get to that later though. Alright, well I'm going to close this off and finish this video before my camera finishes the video and I end up losing a clip. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic day.